This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to San Jose, California, and the home, the San Jose State Spartans. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the San Jose State Spartans. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They start the drive with a good throw to the right side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes a recovery and takes off.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
We'll give it to the running back. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's a bunch formation. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it second and short. Ball handed off. Fights off the defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, That's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So,
hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the San Jose State offense. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Ball handed off. He finds some space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
We'll try to run it with the option. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Man, it's fun to watch this option run so well, especially when they're bringing everyone into the party. We're used to seeing that guy catch 50-yard bombs, but this time he stays in his spot, and man, did it pay off with a scintillating touchdown run.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets loose. Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. This time a completion. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but they leap backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes a nice move there. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Spartans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilliam. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Near the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Important second down play coming up. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Loss of 5. Brings up third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bargava. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's wide open. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, San Jose State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Moves out of the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field it close to midfield. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it down the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Snags a good throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Stanford. He'll stroll into the end zone.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
See if they can convert the point after. They make the extra point and trail now 28-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21, and it's good work by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, and we've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
A completion sets up a second down play. A play action, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lane. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Breaks an open space. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
First down here for this offense. Oh, it's a reverse. Pointer in the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. They are pouring it on now. Oh, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
He's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Has a path to the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good.
35. Stanford 17.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The San Jose State offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Zero hesitation that time. He just got it, put it out to the right flat. Unfortunately, it falls incomplete.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. First down. Oh, we're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense ready to start this drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Bargava. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Lane. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looking to chuck it again. Catch made on the left side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And he'll be taken down after a good return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just...
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They'll run the option. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. It's an option look. They're going to run it here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Now,
looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is, if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tries to cut into this lead. The Spartans offense back out on the field now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Spartans.
So you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense on the field to take over. Looking to throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Lane. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. Refuses to go down. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the San Jose State offense. Leaning on the run game here late. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. First down and more. He's still on it. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Here's the option play. He'll hand it off. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.